Well, as we're waiting for dinner to finish here, it occurs to us that this is our last night hosting this year.
It is. It's been a fun adventure.
Check out those ribs. We've had a lot of interesting adventures out here this summer, ranging from trying to cook different types of food on the grill.
Let's face it, who wants to eat brats and burgers every weekend?
Don't forget hot dogs.
And hot dogs all summer. That can get a little...
Brats, burgers, and hot dogs. Brats, burgers, and hot
Yeah.
dogs. Oh, don't forget chicken. Brats, burgers, hot dogs, chicken.
The occasional meatloaf we did.
We did do meatloaf, bacon wrapped, mushroom stuffed,
Cheese stuffed.
meatloaf
We did that
on the grill.
Yep.
We did a couple of roasts, ribs, a couple different kinds of chicken.
We didn't do the campfire sliders this year at
No
all.
sliders this year. Rainy days, we did make use of the oven. We had
Pizza,
pizzas,
lots of SpaghettiOs.
lots of spaghetti.
Lots of pizzas, too, at the beginning of the summer.
Well, it just rained so much.
It did. It really did. The second half turned out really nice as far as weather goes. Cooler, you're definitely able to enjoy it and not be chased in.
Yeah, and the bugs.
Yeah.
The bugs at the beginning of the year were so bad.
Yeah.
But
We weren't even outside during that time.
No.
We couldn't be. They'd carry you away.
But here we are this fall.
Labor Day weekend.
And overall, I'd say it's been a great experience.
It
It's been
has.
a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Met a lot of interesting people over the
Oh,
summer.
are there ever cool people out here? It's been fun.
Definitely an experience worth repeating.
Yep. Now, as we think about the fact that it is Labor Day and it's our last night hosting, one thing comes to mind. It's not goodbye. It's till next year.
Definitely.
Because we will do this again. The Forest Service has been absolutely amazing. All of the rangers have been very supportive. Every time we've needed something, they've gotten it for us.
Yep.
Or at least told us where to find it.
Yep. They've been very helpful
And I know
eager to help us in any way they can, constantly asking us, is there anything you need? Is there anything you need? And it was a very wonderful experience working with them.
I highly encourage anybody who enjoys spending time outside or camping that has the ability to dedicate, at least, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or at bare minimum, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, to consider it. The National Forest is screaming for hosts. They would love to have a host at every campground.
And remember, what the district we're hosting in asked of us may be different from your district. So what their asks and their needs from you may be different than what they've asked of us. But in their minds, every little bit you do helps them out. It frees them up to take care of some of the other issues they need to take care of and address. They are very busy people.
And also, you don't have to dedicate the whole summer. If you can give them a month or 2 weeks, they're happy to take it. And what they ask of a host is not much for what you get. I mean, they ask you to clean the bathrooms. Okay, yeah, cleaning pit toilets every day.
Not a glamorous job.
They ask you to mow. And they give you the equipment to do it. They gave me a nice Dixon zero-turn lawnmower to mow sites. I was like, am I mowing with a push mower or what? And they gave me a zero-turn to use.
Yep.
We have our
weed whacker.
They gave us a really nice weed whacker. The generator that you see behind us is theirs. We have our own, but they said, no, use ours. And they've been providing the fuel for it. And, I mean, we use the solar panels a lot, so we didn't use that much fuel, but
still, at the end of the day, they provided us
with what we needed.
With that stuff.
Because they recognized that we were going to be out here and there is no power.
Yep.
And they've already asked us, are we coming back next year? And we've had a lot of the regulars out here ask us if we're coming back next year.
Yeah.
The answer we give is we will be hosting next year.
And that's all we can tell them at now for the time being.
There's a very good likelihood we'll be back. But there is a slight chance that we're going to go to something a little closer to home. mainly because these two girls are very active in Girl Scouts.
And any other activities they want to do.
Our son
Our
runs
sons
cross country
run-
and track and is in karate. So
So-
there was a lot of times that we went back home,
Yeah.
roughly 40 miles one way, because a kid had an activity, and it wasn't that big of a deal.
No. Or we didn't come out here as soon as we wanted to because of it. So that's something to consider too if you're interested in hosting is
Communicate.
communicate. We took a week off for a family vacation this summer, beginning of the year when we talked and we said either late July, early August, we're going to be going on a family vacation. And they said, no problem, just let us know when you have the dates.
And remind us.
When it gets closer.
So I encourage you to think about it. Or, at very least, contact your local ranger district and ask them, hey, I'd like to volunteer.
Yes,
They
that's
may
another-
have other things you can do. Help them clean trails, or there's always cleanup days in the forests and stuff like that. They need help. And they like to remind us all that this is all yours. This is
It's
all
here
of
for
ours.
us.
This is all of ours. It's federal forest land. It belongs to the people. Yes, sometimes in some areas you get charged a day use fee, but that's to help pay for the anemones that are there.
Yes. So
But
please
use it.
keep that in mind when you come across those situations. And
But volunteer. The Chequamegon's over 1 million acres. That's a lot for the small team of rangers that
there's
are
how many
working
districts
it.
in the Chequamegon?
1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4.
4 or 5 of them. Yeah. It's
But
a
it's
big area to cover.
It's a very big area to cover.
So
So I encourage you to volunteer. But our dinner's just about done. So let's see you at our next destination.
yes.
Say goodbye, girls.
Bye.